with Craig Button now. So it's Draisaitl versus MacKinnon tonight. And these two have a lot in common, Craig. They both wear number 29. Both are 29 years old. Both have a Hart Trophy. And they just so happen to be 1 and 2 in league scoring. So, Craig, who is better, Draisaitl or MacKinnon?
Sarah, you really expect me to go down this rabbit hole,
Yeah.
picking one over the other? Oh, yeah, I know you do, but it's not going to happen right here. You watch Draisaitl on Tuesday and Wednesday of this week. If we did this on Thursday, you go Draisaitl. You watch MacKinnon on Thursday versus the Calgary Flames, and we're doing this. You go MacKinnon. Greatness is so phenomenal with these two players, and greatness respects greatness. And what they do is they separate themselves from everybody else in this league. There's every reason to believe that neither of these teams would even consider, not even a hint of consideration, that you would trade MacKinnon for Draisaitl and vice versa, because they're so incredibly important to their respective teams. How about this, Sarah? I mean, we're talking about two other great players, Cale Makar on Colorado, Connor McDavid on Edmonton, and we're talking about MacKinnon and Draisaitl. I mean, it's phenomenal. In this game on Friday, Oilers versus the Avalanche, imagine that, Makar and McDavid get to take a back seat to watch greatness. So when I look at these two players, I mean, there's just no way that anybody would say one is better than the other, and I'm not going to go down that path. So if you ask me this question, okay, Craig, you have to pick one on your team for this game tonight. Here's what I would do. I would put a blindfold on, I'd put both names into a hat, and then I would just pick out the one, and I'd be very happy with whoever I got.
Yeah, we do a whole eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I think we can agree these are the two closest challengers to Connor McDavid when it comes to the best in the world debate, because of course it is a debate. Do you want to see McDavid and MacKinnon play on the same line for Canada next week in the Four Nations face-off?
One of the things that I would love to see, I'm not saying that you start off like this. It's not something that you might do all the time. Maybe you do if it works. I want to see Crosby, McDavid, and MacKinnon all on a line. I want to see them out together one time on a line. And if it works, maybe do it 2, maybe do it 3 times. We're talking about the greatest player of his generation and Sidney Crosby and everything he's done. And now we're just talking about McDavid and MacKinnon and what they are right today in the NHL. So the opportunity for those guys to play with one another certainly would be phenomenal. If you think about McDavid and MacKinnon and the speed that they can generate, but more importantly, Sarah, the fear they would put into every single defender that is going to have to go out on the ice against them, I'd like to see that, because it would be exciting if you're on the side of McDavid and MacKinnon, and if you're on the side of the defenders, whoever is on that side, you got fear in your eyes, big time fear in your eyes.
Oh, yeah. Well, you and me both. I'd love to see that, too. Now, the Four Nations face-off will only have 4 players who have won a Hart Trophy, MacKinnon and McDavid, of course, and then teammate Crosby and Austin Matthews from Team USA.